This Sunday, Joe Flacco yet again proved that he can be a starting quarterback in the NFL. The 1-2 Colts came into the game against the 3-0 Steelers trying to avoid going 1-3. But that was definitely going to be tough for them, especially with how the quarterback play has been recently. Second-year quarterback Anthony Richardson was a definite risk from the beginning. His ceiling was high, being one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the league, but there was also a big downside. He is very injury prone and had a lot of comparisons to Jameis Winston with how careless he can be with the ball. Last season, there was some upside shown before a season-ending injury, but this season started off with a lot of downside. Throughout the first games, Richardson was 26 in passing yards with only 654, tied 22nd in passing touchdowns with only 3, and first in interceptions thrown with 6 of them, and finally 21st in QBR with a QBR of 48.4. Then came the Steelers game. The Colts started the game setting the tone by driving down the field and punching in a touchdown with the Jonathan Taylor run. After that, the Colts defense stopped the Steelers and forced a punt, getting the offense back on the field. After a pair of nice Anthony Richardson passes, it goes downhill. Anthony Richardson runs left and gets hit fumbling the ball. The good news is that the Colts recover the ball. The bad news, Richardson suffers a hip injury, taking him out of the game, but only for 2 plays. He comes back in and runs for another play, but gets hit again, setting him out for the entire game this time. Joe Flacco subs in plus territory and finishes off that drive with a touchdown. From there, Flacco leads the Colts to a 27-24 win, throwing for 168 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. This is what he got subbed in 10 minutes to the game. Anthony Richardson eventually returned to the sidelines with his helmet on, but never actually went back in. Anthony Richardson is apparently dealing with a hip pointer, and Colts head coach Shane Steichen said it is not a huge injury, but it is looking doubtful for him to play against the Jaguars this Sunday. So the question is Anthony Richardson going to be able to come back, recover his job, and lead the Colts to the playoffs for the first time since 2020? Or is he going to end up just like Bryce Young and be permanently benched for an older and more experienced quarterback? That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on the 216 Podcast.